Getting services and an Indigenous perspective as well is incredibly important because as First Nations people, we're having issues with racism.
This is the Indigenous Health Centre of Tiohtià, a first of its kind in Montreal. It's an emergency care clinic catering exclusively to Indigenous people and their needs. The clinic will blend traditional Indigenous and Western approaches to medicine to help provide physical, mental, and spiritual care.
It's unique because it's serving predominantly urban Indigenous people of the Montreal area. And it's done by bringing both the allopathic medicine as well as bringing in the knowledge of Indigenous people.
Dominic Mickelson works at the health centre as an administrative assistant. He is a Cree Mohawk from Treaty 6 territory near Edmonton.
I'm the one that's going to keep everything running, make sure all the filing's done, as well as be the friendly face that welcomes people in the door.
Indigenous advocates have been pushing for an Indigenous health centre in Montreal for many years, and calls were renewed following the death of Joyce Echequan. The 37-year-old Atikamekw mother of 7 live-streamed as a nurse and orderly were heard making derogatory and racist comments towards her as she lay dying in a Joliette hospital northeast of Montreal in September 2020.
The reason that I'm the friendly face is because when an Indigenous person walks in the door, they don't want to see a sea of white. Putting it in non-politically correct terms, they do not want to see a white person sitting at the desk going, "Why are you here?" They want to see somebody that's going to greet them in, say, Inuktitut, or they want to see somebody who's going to greet them in Cree or greet them in Mohawk.
It's really starting out. I think that predominantly the population that we're going to be serving are Indigenous that are more hard to reach. It is for all Indigenous, but it's predominantly for urban Indigenous, so it could potentially be that we're going to serve more of the Indigenous that are hard to reach.
For now, the Indigenous Health Centre of Tiohtià is only open on Wednesdays from 8:30 a.m. to noon. But they hope to extend their hours in the coming months to full days Monday to Friday. In Montreal, Gareth Madoc-Jones, City News.